Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another panel stream. Sorry about early. There's already a couple people. Well, I'm gonna drop the panel link. Don't forget. Hey, what's up, Leonard the Gamer?
I like that lighting job.
Yeah.
That's fucking sharp, man. It's all right.
I'm doing pretty good.
You wouldn't think it just sat there. You bought it in the store here.
The tripod, I bought it in Wish.
Yeah, but I say you bought it here. Just that whole system would cost you almost maybe $1,000.
Yeah.
Easy, yeah.
I paid like $20 for this tripod.
You have to pay her though.
And it connects by Bluetooth. I can ring and hit start with the little button on there.
Pretty nice machine though, huh? The way they got it arranged, I mean.
Yeah. Rechargeable light on it and everything.
Can't go wrong.
There's feet. There's feet and
D'Angelo, what's up?
what?
You going down Friday?
I'm rocking the Glacier Game Boy Advance here.
Yeah.
Rocking the Glacier Game Boy Advance.
Even
Playing Met. If you can see, yep. Hey, yeah, I'm using a flashlight here. As you can see, I'm playing Metroid Fusion.
yeah. Cool, I got the light on this tripod here.
I'm using this. Yeah, that's how friggin' dark those screens are. Yeah,
Look at this
go to
tripod.
a specific position to get a good angle of it.
Look at this tripod.
Yeah.
Hey, look. He's on.
Yeah.
The light on the tripod. Yeah, it holds it way better than the other one I had. Way better equipped one. Plus, it's got like a remote on the handle that connects to your phone. You can hit start record with that. You get a Bluetooth connective remote coming in. That to come in.
Try to get an angle.
Hey, you know what we could do for a YouTube channel on there? Go to Taft's Bar and interview people that are great drunk.
Yeah, we should do that, man. See some people from high school there lately.
Yeah. I remember that guy, All Gas No Brakes, that YouTube channel. He went and interviewed those crazy anti-maskers and the people who believe that build every conspiracy theory that's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Where you really get a good interview is when you walk into a place where they're all loaded.
And all of them are saying, yeah, I'm banned on YouTube and Facebook. All of them. All the people at that convention are banned off Twitter and stuff. And they're even making Holocaust conspiracies. It's insane. They're like, and they're comparing to them. They're comparing themselves to getting removed off of YouTube to the Holocaust. What the hell? That's not even close. Great. It's just, they're saying this is the same thing as that.
Don't even
genocide.
Don't even compare yourself to Angola.
Well, he technically committed a genocide. Well, he's heading the seniors home.
Yeah, I know he had his place up for sale. And then the for sale sign's gone.
And on top of that, trying to take a bunch of people off the medication they need to live.
He's doing that to a lot of people.
Changing their shit, going, oh, diabetes is in your head. God.
You don't have your insulin, you're a goner.
That's what he probably says, though. Diabetes is all in your mind. No. Yeah, but if he says that's on your mind, then I wouldn't know he said the same thing with diabetes.
Can you imagine? I had one person when I just had the fucking brain surgery.
It's all in my mind.
All in my mind, yeah, and they drilled a hole in my head. I forgot to put the bone back. That guy's a really, I've seen a lot of guys in my life, but this guy's a real freak. I'm not joking. When I say a freak, I mean a freak.
I'm surprised he must regret. Oh yeah, I don't remember going on that interview. What did I say? Oh no! you see him saying I love medicine. No. Imagine he probably doesn't even remember that interview. Lawyer. Yeah, and then lawyer saying it's been a crime.
Automatically, bit of a lawyer like that.
But Gola was like, "Oh, he good lawyer. You love medicine like me."
He had to be out of his. He lost a few screws there.
Yeah. Not a crime.
Oh, good Lord.
Was the lawyer. And apparently this lawyer was from Toronto.
He's supposed to be good.
No.
And a high-powered lawyer like that there.
Come on, man. Like, how the hell did a dumb lawyer like that come from Toronto?
To go in with a nose full of cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took selfies of himself with cocaine.
You think that they don't see that?
Yeah.
Come on, they see it. He's black and the cocaine's white. You want to see it? I used to see it.
Yeah, and you see his eyes all freaking glassed out too.
Yeah, but his lawyer, his eyes were halfway up in his head.
Yeah, did medicine.
You mean he gave the lawyer medicine?
Yeah, medicine's code name for freaking cocaine for him.
I know his career is finished. He'll never get a job around here, and that's a guarantee. Next time you get the job around here, it'll be in. Never.
Playing the drums on the trash can. And then he's playing the drums on the trash can outside for dollars. Imagine Goa ends up homeless in Montreal, playing he's playing trash cans to make money. Boom, 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 boom. And he's participating in street fights. And then he has a signature move where he yells, "I love medicine," and then the guy moves off. Imagine that is an animated series. That would be a good idea.
Oh my god. In the anime series of Dr. Nagola.
It shows Angola's life after he got fired from being a doctor, and he's participating in street fights in Montreal, and then he's got a signature move where he rips the person's face off. Make it a Netflix original.
Yeah, you can get away with a lot more on Netflix now. With animation.
Make it a TV show series. Dr. Angola, The Road to Congo Bongo.
The animated series. Put the animated series at the end.
Easily make a deep fake of his voice. He went on the news and basically did an interview. Just get an AI to learn his voice and then use that to vote. What are you gonna do? Get that lawyer? Good luck. That lawyer is a friggin' he's not a real lawyer. Or he's really messed up on medicine. If a lawyer tells you murder isn't a criminal offense, you friggin' fire that lawyer. Lawyer's so friggin' dumb. Oh yeah, people are getting outraged because they're racist. No, the last doctor friggin' did spread COVID, but it was in a hospital. The way Angola did it is basically intentional. Other doctor can at least with the other doctor, there's a chance it happen in the hospital where he works. Angola, all the people who got infected by him, he literally went into the seniors' home himself. What doctors visit people at the place? No doctor. Maybe in the old times, no freaking doctor make house calls.
Yeah.
He's doing a house call for murder, basically. They asked him why he wanted to see him. He goes, "Make sure they're all right." And then he goes in there. Next thing you know, they're sick the next day after they see him, and then they all die too.
I'm gonna head out now, okay, D'Angelo?
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yep, have a good night.
All right, peace out. Yeah, pretty crazy. I don't know how the hell he got away with that. Apparently he did, though. It's insane. And he wonders why there's a mob of people going after him. Like, it's so bad that the business owners won't even let him in the stores in Campbellton. It's not just random people. Like, it's not. It's pretty much every business in Campbellton. If he tries to go shop at any business, they say, nope, you're not coming in here right away. It's freaking crazy. Like, no wonder, because he got away with that. That's like freaking BS. And on top of it, I mean, he's actually tried to kill patients before the pandemic even happened. He was trying to take them off medication they needed to live. My 72-year-old uncle saying, "Oh, blood pressure is in your mind," and trying to take him off his blood pressure medication. It's insane, man. And then he apparently he was lowered someone on insulin, and they ended up dying from diabetes because they friggin' basically saying, "Oh, you don't need that much insulin," when they do need that. It's insane, man. No wonder people are so pissed at that doctor. Like the other one, yeah, the other one you could at least say it was an accident. The guy the doctor who got COVID, who was working at the hospital, him at least there is a chance that it could be an accident because he infected patients at the hospital. At the hospital, who's where he works. But Angola literally made freaking house visits to infect people. That just makes it even more obvious that he did it on purpose. And I think he should be charged for friggin' murder, 25 years in prison, like it's supposed to be in Canada. Like, what the hell, man? He should be in jail for 25 friggin' years. That's a damn murder. He and he gave it to, and the only people he infected were people he knew were so old that their immune system would not be able to fight it off. Like, the evidence is so obvious that it was a planned attack, you know? Even accident. And if it was an accident, normal people would still get charged for at least manslaughter. With the virus, it's different. I get it, but that should only be an inception if it was people he came into contact at work with, and he should have been wearing a mask to begin with, which he wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't wearing a mask with any of his patients. And it's pretty irresponsible the staff, whoever the staff were at that place, to let that doctor go into the friggin' place with no mask. If that was the case, he might have wore a mask at the door and then took it off when he went into their room or whatever. But I don't know exactly how that went. But if he did go in there and he was at the front desk with no mask, I'm like, God, that's pretty irresponsible. And then, and what doctor says I didn't know I had to wear a mask? Like, most doctors know that. They wore it before the pandemic, especially if they're going in a room with a sick person. They don't usually wear masks around normal patients, so that's normal, you know. But during the pandemic, yeah. But Dr. Angola, this happened right when New Brunswick was making masks a law. That's the thing. The last doctor who infected at the hospital, it's understandable because that was when masks weren't a law. So that's why Dr. Angola, I think, shouldn't friggin' be let off with this. He should be charged with murder. Why isn't he? Like, it's surprising. Like the other doctor, yeah, you can give that guy a pass because he friggin' he, it happened at his workplace and it was at a time where they didn't have to wear masks. So it doesn't make sense. Angola didn't wear a mask when it was when they made it a law for a while. Now we don't have to wear masks. Luckily in the stores and stuff. They finally dropped the mask policy. I get it though. We had to friggin' wear it for at least a year or so. But I think once they dropped it now, they should keep it that way. Even if people do start getting infected, because it's been a year, they got a certain amount of time and stuff to make sure it's cleared out the country so it doesn't get worse. But now that they've had the vaccine, whoever gets infected with it because they didn't get it or whatever, that's their choice, you know. And it's not like before where there was no vaccine. People could get it because that masks were literally the only way for preventing it. Now people get a choice for a vaccine. If the numbers go up, they shouldn't be requiring a mask. That's just because people are choosing not to get the vaccine. You know, just friggin'. I don't know why. Apparently, they're bringing it back in the States now, the masks. Apparently, somewhere in the States, they got the new variant, I heard. The one thing I don't like is those channels that are trying to make it saying, oh yeah, the vaccine isn't FDA approved and that's why people shouldn't get it. Like, no, the stem cells aren't FDA approved either, but those friggin' work. Dude, there is a lot of stuff that's friggin' like that. They don't. The main reason why stem cells isn't FDA approved is just because of friggin' religion. They believe it's friggin' like witchcraft or whatever, probably. They're friggin' nuts, man. They think all some of those like people who are like in not religion in general, just those like the people who follow Kenny Copeland. That's not a religion. That's straight up a freaking cult in those mega churches. I only doubt anyone who watches here has follows Kenny Copeland because everyone knows Kenny Copeland is very psychologically unstable, and a lot of his followers are too. Like, there's nothing wrong with religion, but there's something wrong with that, because that's just some frigging guy getting rich, taking advantage of people who are like not as well in the head, and they're like a lot of them suffer like psychological trauma and are just friggin' looking for anything to follow. Not people who go to normal churches, people who go to that one. Big thing. Anybody just wanted to say hi, new subscriber? Oh, thanks. How's it going? And the thing I don't get is, how do people think Kenny Copeland's an actual preacher of a church? Like, unless they think it's a satanic church, I would get that. But it's definitely not a real church. Like, the guy's talking about casting spells and shit all the time, and rulers of the darkness. And the guy looks like a demon in human skin. I'm gonna look for that as a green screen effect. Funny Kenny Copeland image. Can't find it. Must have not installed it. I guess you can't put it on. Look, this is Dr. Angola's look. Oh, I gotta put up that feed here. This is Dr. Angola's lawyer here. God, one idiot. And he looks messed up on some. Look at how glassy his eyes are. Like, really. Like, that lawyer is definitely on something. Especially to say something like that. Like, what lawyer tells you murder isn't a crime? I can't believe that. And the surprising thing is, too, that lawyer is from Toronto. He's supposed to be a good lawyer. Oh my God, how did a lawyer that bad of a lawyer come out of Toronto? That's what's shocking to me. Anyway, guys and gals, I gotta freaking use the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. Let's put it in the chat in case any newcomers can know what's going on. Yeah, and what's really freaked up though is the thing I really don't get is so how come so many people are trying to cancel artists for like Billie Eilish for the smallest things imaginable? That there's like, people like James Charles who literally friggin' been caught doing like friggin' underage predatory friggin' shit and not getting single hate comments and still making money off of YouTube to this day. Still got his freaking YouTube original series, everything. And it's weird, there's not many people talking about it either. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he just scares them with his saying he'll send his legal team or whatever after the person, which you can't really do that because it's technically a true story. It's not friggin' like being made up. There's at least 17 friggin' minors. 17, come on, you can't friggin' say that isn't. And that's slander. It's not when the 17 witnesses. It's not just one person there. It's crazy. People are trying to cancel people for the wrong reasons, man. The wrong people, too. Like Billie Eilish is a good artist, and you can tell just what the reasons they come up with for canceling them. And they say, oh, trying to race bait, trying to whatever there. Funny. Doesn't make sense. I don't see that. It just freaking. Ugh. Does not make sense. What are you doing for this? Not much, just listening to tunes and stuff. Chilling. Yeah, it's awfully odd. Like the fact that apparently James Charles was only demonetized for a week for something like that. Like that's a serious offense. Does not make sense. Like you shouldn't even be allowed to upload after that, especially when his audience is children. For freak's sake. Like I get YouTube's freelance and like running your own business and yeah, if it's like other crimes other than that, it's not like it doesn't matter what record you have besides that. Just freaking dangerous, man. Yeah, they do stuff like that. Like, I get YouTube doesn't freaking discriminate if someone has a record and stuff, but when it comes to something like that, yeah. Those people aren't even supposed to be allowed to use the damn internet. It's actually one of the things they do with people on the SA registry. Yeah. It's like actually one of the main rules is they're not allowed to have social medias. Well, if YouTube finds out that they are on that, they should be removed. But I don't think, well, Gene Charles never got caught with it. That would make sense. Plug it in. Alright, charge. Plug in.
John just reminded me.
Yeah, and they're getting sued by Troller again.
Herbal essences. Real, legit, came from a plant aloe. Nourishes hair from root to tip. Herbal essences. Nourished by nature.
Didn't get embroiled in a major controversy.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Anything to say?
I was very proud of you.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Yeah, thank you. Although, well, that's true. That you're being sued. By Ryan Kavanaugh.
Yeah, what's the deal, Ryan?
So Ryan Kavanaugh.
Can you get a life?
Everyone's having a good night.
I wish you would just run the business instead of trying to show us like you must be desperate for cash.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you a little tour.
From
a little rundown on how to run a business.
today.
Dude, that could be good in the settlement. You
Is
can
that-
get business advice from a real CEO.
Yeah, because personally, I wouldn't have time to mess around with some stupid lawsuit, but I guess you have a lot of time.
Yeah, you bring that over here.
here.
Yeah, I mean, and also, unlike Brian Kavanaugh, you attempt to make your money through actually selling products and not suing people.
No, legitimate product, and we pay our taxes.
Pay your taxes. Well, I don't know if he pays his taxes or not.
I mean, I'm just saying we're doing everything as legitimate as possible.
Oh yeah. And I don't know if you got this memo, but then so apparently.
Oh, we pay our employees.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh
maybe
my
heard
God,
about
that's what a
Ryan?
Ponzi scheme
Sometimes
is.
doesn't always pay people.
Yeah.
That's
There's like 1,000
that's where I
debtors.
ended up getting
But I don't know
hired.
if you
in.
heard that Ryan Kavanaugh, this man here, was accused by his ex-partner of running a Ponzi scheme. So,
Got it. Yeah.
It's awkward.
but anyway, let me get actually into this.
God, the release where I work is running
Yeah,
out.
Variety magazine.
I actually ended
So
up
here's what I'm
getting my
saying.
money. Right?
How would that feel like?
Because they
All of a
threatened
sudden, the
legal
lawyers are
action on the
don't panic, but so Triller is suing you and Teddy
I
Fresh.
found
No,
out
it was
where
like,
he was.
what? How?
That's
Why?
how
What did
I
you
got
want?
him.
I literally have
Basically
nothing to do with it.
cornered him to get my paycheck.
Yeah, and you can here. I'm gonna pull
I
up.
was trying to tell my family about it, and they're like, "But why?" And I was like, "I have no idea. It makes no sense."
Well, okay. The only way it actually makes sense is when you consider
Started
that they're
asking
just
around, and then I
maliciously
found out where he
harassing us.
lived in his short.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, does he not have a life? I mean, I wouldn't have time for petty stuff like that.
Well, he's trying to intimidate us to shutting up or paying up. But again, Ryan Kavanaugh, really, I don't know who he thinks he's fucking with. Like, that's just not my. I will never do that. I will never
Me
do
neither.
that.
So bring it on.
In fact, the opposite is true. I'm just going to turn everything into content. Wait till you see this complaint. Okay. So they filed an additional lawsuit to the copyright law.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic. The fact that they even filed this is amazing. So here we go. And this is from Triller LLC. So this isn't even like weird fight. Like this is Ryan's business. Okay. Now look at this shit. They include these amazing screenshots. Look at this. This is actually in their complaint. Oh my god. So wait till you analyze. So he goes. His whole thing is like, this is a war. Issue podcast. We're going to war. Foot soldiers assemble. What's the date on this?
Oh, January.
January 29th. When was the fucking fight?
When was it?
Oh. Yeah, exactly. When was the fight? Somebody think we got mud and Tulsa.
Nice.
When was the fight? Somebody tell me the date of the fight. Of the broadcast. What is it?
That was Jake Paul versus
Jake Paul fight was a disaster. April 17th. April 17th.
Oh man.
But I'm pretty sure.
That's a good sound bite.
Fucking screenshot.
Oh my god.
I like to get a soundbite system for the
I'm pretty fucking
games
sure
and stuff.
that January 29th is before April.
And I got a computer, I'll be able to set something up like that.
Yeah, they got the lawyers.
Still need to subpoena the con there.
Exactly.
You gotta
The
have
whole
those
fucking
on
thing about lawsuits is like,
standby,
they're gonna have to now prove like, well, Your Honor, if you start chronologically from the beginning of the year and count the days, you will find.
That's what I
So, like, you have to
definitely
do
wanted to
proof for
start
everything.
getting for the piano screen.
So again,
Have a
Ryan,
soundbite
nice fucking
system
try.
on the computer.
Maybe you should try paying the people you bankrupted instead of actually trying to go after us.
So I think
They're
that
getting a lot of one star. I heard
Yeah.
split. And that's from someone who they pay. It's straight split.
so awkward.
Here, I have a bunch of the main excerpts, but I just wanted to show you guys.
Oh, that sounds that one's good.
This is another meme they included.
What?
They're taking
It's a meme.
They're taking memes from the subreddit
Oh
and
my
then
god.
acting like
It's like, this is the Matt Haas 2.0.
it totally
Like,
is.
the first
No,
time
it's Matt Haas the
Ethan had the deposition, Ethan had to one meme.
100%. Matt Haas with money. It's totally 2.0. So they go. By the way, I've never even seen this meme. I don't know
I've
if they
never
fixed it
seen
up.
this. Who cares?
I think it was on the sub.
Yeah, it definitely
Okay.
was.
There was a lot of them.
But I don't think this was like the main.
I mean, they put honest in quotes because it's a direct quote that you wanted them to give an honest review. I don't see how this is evidence of anything.
Yeah, it's like you can't make a legal claim where you be like, this isn't what he said, but this is what he meant. That doesn't work that way, dude. I want you to give it Triller an honest review. That's what I said, honest. Thanks for quoting it. Here's what they Can you imagine that they're actually giving shout-outs to our subreddit users?
I guess it's cool. I don't know.
I actually think we're responsible for what's posted on Reddit.
Yeah. It's like saying,
it's
trying to sue
insanity.
someone for what
Yeah,
someone comments in your
It's hard to
comment
believe.
section.
Well, I'm having a less and less hard time believing the things that happen from this guy. But the thing that really pissed us off is that before they filed this lawsuit, we were entering into what me and attorneys thought was good faith negotiations to end the lawsuit.
Yeah.
We were both like, let's end it, let's figure it out. And we were in a good faith conversation. This pathetic fuck wanted to come on our show.
I didn't know you were going to reveal that.
Too late. Matt Haas wanted to do the same thing. I'm just saying, Matt Haas wanted to do the same thing.
You let him step into the line set. I'm still in shock that that really happened.
Ryan Kavanaugh wanted to come on the show and talk to me.
Doesn't that just show that he has ulterior motives? I mean, he just wants to use this platform for publicity.
Yeah, he wants to promote Triller.
We got nothing to talk to you, bro.
But anyway, I said,
Like,
no, I don't want to do
you've
that.
already proven you have no alliance, so what would we talk to you about? Just go back.
Well, I would ask him about the Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
Oh, that would actually be
That's
great.
I would
the
ask him
Ponzi
about
scheme. God, I actually ended up
there's some really
getting
interesting court
hired.
filings we
I
found
thought
about
it
the
was
bankruptcy.
business tough for hire, but
Couple times,
that's what it is.
I would ask him
They
about
make
the
up
rent
some
that he
sell
didn't pay her like
business and
$130,000.
get everyone to work,
Some
and
kind of
then
law
they
like
just
that.
run off with their payment for
Can
the
you
work.
pull that up since we're talking about it? There's some really interesting court filings we found in a video we're planning.
It's been a great interview, actually.
But we found some really interesting court filings, one of which is really fucking interesting. We dug deep, Ryan. Let me just say this, cab. You know what that means, Ryan? Cab. You should be scared of the knowledge I have. It's ruining, man. Cab.
What are you, Cap?
Let me just say this about cab.
Dave Minecraft. We're coming to Dave Minecraft. With peace and love.
Gonna add that to the
That's allegedly.
He said,
We're allegedly coming to Dave
Minecraft. In Minecraft. Your Honor, this please is a threat. Yeah.
I'm sorry, which document am I looking for?
Oh, the nanny suing him?
Yeah, suing
So
them.
this is the kind of guy who stips his fucking name.
That's
Do you guys know what saints nannies are?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's like the most important job
Night nurse.
in a person's life. I mean, to me, my nanny is the most important person to me. Obviously.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
The nanny is your world.
Like, out of like anyone that you pay for.
Yeah,
Your podcast producer is sitting right here.
Sorry, everyone, but you know, she's not Theodore all day.
No, you're right. The nanny's
Just like the responsibility is crazy.
I can be chosen love his kid.
That's very good.
I'll be stipping his nanny
Yeah.
by the transfer property, right?
Map checks out.
That's
The
pretty
map
good.
checks out. And
Not
Dan, I
paying
do
his
believe, is
workers, man,
kind of has the
God.
authority on this one. Oh, I don't know. That thumbnail's pretty intense, Cam.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, you
I was
always
over-
pay your
I was over there
freaking
helping him.
employees.
What was the explanation on this again?
It's made of sesame.
It's halva. It's a
You always think that's gonna get them ahead. That's gonna make them go fall through.
Like, tell me if that tastes
No
healthy to you,
one's
Dan.
gonna find out it's a Ponzi scheme, and then they're not gonna fucking work.
Well,
No
it's
one's
like
gonna work for the guys.
it's like a healthy.
It's pure fats in there. It's sesame
So
fat.
It's like healthy fat though.
Doesn't really make it be. Just because it's full of fat doesn't mean it's unhealthy. That said, it doesn't taste healthy.
Here, well,
I guess it's because it's a quicker spot for them, but
Go ahead, read it.
you're not gonna be able to continue
halva
to run the
increases the body's
business.
protection
You don't
against
say
chronic diseases such as
employees.
cancer, heart, and premature
But
aging.
you technically make more money
Oh,
just
sorry.
over a longer period of time.
It does everything.
Anyway, it's like the most classic Israeli, I think Middle Eastern in general.
I really like it.
Halva. Because it's like hummus. It's like you use the tahina and everything. The hummus, the candies. Yeah, it's the same shit. But anyway, let's focus. Oh, you lives in the real world. In the trenches doing halva research. You can get it from.
And I think you can buy it here too, by the way, if people want to try
you can buy it. You can buy it. And this coffee.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it was pretty friggin' nuts that the guy actually ran a damn Ponzi scheme. The guy was running Trilla. God. I heard that platform is going down. Hey, who'd want to stream for that platform in general, you know? Like if the guy who's runs the platform has been accused of who's been accused of running a Ponzi scheme before, you know? Why the hell would they go and work for the guy, you know? Why would they stream on that platform? How do you know he's just gonna not pay the people who are for their videos? You know, he probably already has stiffed people on their pay for streaming on that platform. Apparently, even Jake Paul left Triller. Like he was like, this company is so crappy that I can't even be a part of it. That's pretty bad because those people have been a part of a lot of scam companies before. And the fact that Triller is too bad for them to be a part of, that shows it's not good. That's for sure. Pretty insane. How the hell was that shit? Did not make sense. The freaking guy running Ponzi scheme and everything. Holy freak. Yeah, so, I'm doing a good, decent night. I'm doing alright. Page 5. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Just chillaxing here in the panel. I'm putting on the sunglasses for a bit. Freaking light. I got a LED light on here. It's cool. It's a LED light right on my tripod. Pretty cool. I could wonder if it'll look good at night. I'm vlogging with this LED light. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it out sometime. But I don't know. Because the one on the front of the camera, the LED light probably goes brighter than the tripod. It's a decent one, but it's not the brightest, you know. It's pretty decent. Can't wait to get that laptop and stuff. That's probably well when I get that, then I could easily set up a soundbite system. have some funny sound bites to play. Understand why it's supposed to show up around August 7th. So that'll be cool to get for the streams. Definitely get some funny sound bites for that. And also, what you can do with Android that you can't do with Apple is you can basically you can pair your phone with the laptop and basically set up your whole phone system as a desktop. That's something that Apple doesn't let you do for some reason. I don't know why. It's a pretty cool thing to be able to do. Because your phone will be able to run like PC quality games and everything. Because it's in the computer, you know. So a lot of the power will be like running off your phone, but then connected to the computer system. You can't do that with iPhones because it doesn't allow you to do it for some reason. That would be a cool thing for Apple to sort of let me do with the phones, but they probably won't ever do that. And see, this is what the wire is you need to do. It's an HDMI to USB-C. You basically connect your phone to the TV and stuff. It's pretty damn cool. Okay. And it's pretty cool. See, the HDMI goes in there and then plug this part in your phone. It's pretty cool. I had to try it out on the TV, but for some reason it's a problem with the TV. I thought it was the wire, but I know it's not the wire because I connected the wire to the DVD player and tried doing it with just that, not plugging this. Probably try it out when I go to my friend's place or something. It'd be pretty cool to try out. See what it looks like. And you just split. Like it's not the same thing as like, yeah, you know, you can cast YouTube and all that to smart TV and stuff, but you can't actually cast the whole screen like you do with the laptop, you know? You gotta connect that through HDMI to be able to do that. And so it's really cool what you can do with Android that you can't do with Apple. You can't, yeah, take an iPhone and just put the iPhone screen on the TV. That's a big reason why I stick with Android as well, too. You know, just find it way better. Fine. Android better, in my opinion. The fact that you can do that, you can put your phone on a big TV. Whatever TV has an HDMI port, you just plug it in with this wire. Yeah. I find that pretty cool. Yeah, Battle Page 5, how's it going? Did a couple of vlogs today. I don't know if it'll be warm like that tomorrow. Maybe. It'd be nice if it is. And it's starting to get colder out. That's not too fun. When it becomes winter again, no, that's gonna suck. It's gonna really suck. Yeah. If it was further down, like in south towards like Moncton, Fredericton, that area, it's at least friggin' summer will last a bit longer there, or especially Halifax. Yeah, Halifax is a nice city. It's like one of the biggest cities in the Maritimes. Basically like the Toronto for the Maritimes. The east coast is Toronto's in the middle of the west and east. Yeah, guys and gals, yeah, I've been doing this panel for an hour and 4 minutes there. I'm gonna end it off here. Hopefully you guys and gals enjoyed. If you did, smash like, subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on Twitter at DangelJohn1, TikTok at Dangelopitcher420. And also, if you feel like supporting the channel any further, there's merch link and donation link in the description and the live chat as well. If you feel like getting any merch or anything. And yeah, until next time, this is Dangelopitcher, and I am peacing